So hello everyone, welcome to this video. I hope you are having a great day. So today I'm going to do a video on about how to install LLM Studio and to run it. It's going to be the bare minimum and the bare bones of how to run LLM Studio. So LLM Studio is a software. Basically, you can say LLM Studio is a software that you can use to run local LLMs. It has also many other functions and many other tools and many other features and many other uses that you can use LLM Studio for. But here I'm going to mainly be using it for running local LLMs. It's a good way to experiment with different LLMs and to also use it for privacy concern reasons too, as most of the data stays inside the LM Studio and does not go into the internet, so you can be safe about privacy too. So yeah, to install LM Studio you have to go to this website known as lmstudio.ai. That's the link of the website. So this is website as you can see. So yeah, LM Studio also supports many LLM models. You can see there are many of them. Many popular ones are there too. So yeah. So to download the LM Studio software, so let's click on download. You can have LM Studio work for Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Here I'm going to do about only Windows. You can also choose x86 ARM processor. I'm going to choose x86 and here's the version. And then click on download for Windows. You can also see the release note here for all the features and everything. So that's that. I have already downloaded the file, so let's get to it. So yeah, I have already downloaded the file and here it is. Click on the file and open it. It will ask if you want to install LM Studio for all users or for this user only. I'm going to click on here for only for me, for this user only. If you want the LM Studio software for all the users in this system, just click on anyone who uses the computer, then click on next. It shows the location for where you want to install LM Studio. I'm going to leave it at the default location. It should be fine, and it also says how much space is required and space available. Click on install. So yeah, so in this video I'm going to do the bare minimum on how to use LM Studio for very basic purposes. There's not going to be any deep dives or any explanatory video. It's going to be just a bare minimum to get you started with it. So yeah, it might take a while for it to install. If you want, you can grab a cup of coffee in that time. It's pretty quick, but if you want, you can also get a cup of coffee while you wait for it to install. So yeah, it has finished installing, and you can also click on this run LM Studio option. So when you click on finish, it automatically opens the software, and it also creates a shortcut automatically on your desktop. Click on finish. You can also delete the download file as we have no longer use for it. So yeah, this is how it opened for me. You can also learn these keyboard shortcuts. These are very helpful. So yeah. So when you first open the LM Studio application, it gives you a startup window. In there you can click on skip in the top right corner, or you can just click on get started and it will give you three options. Just click on user for the most convenient part. If you're using AI for development, I will recommend power user and developer modes too. Then you can also get a in the next window you will see a window where it says they recommend a LLM. You can also skip that if you want. I just skip it because for this video I'm going to use a very small Gemma 1 billion parameter model, which is about 700 megabytes. So that's that, and you come to this window. So this is how it's going to look. After that, you can also just in the first step also skip everything in the top right corner. It will take directly to this window. So you can also here just create new chats. You can also rename them, duplicate them, and you can also delete them, like how I did here. You can also search them, and you can also add files to LM Studio. You can open files to LM Studio. So before we do anything, we're going to need LLM. So click over here or click on Control plus L. It's going to recommend a model. This one's the one that's going to recommend first. So I don't want it. I want the Gemma 3 1 billion parameter model. So I'm going to write Gemma and click on search more result for Gemma. It's going to show me all the result. Oh, sorry, mistake. Light spelling mistake. So when you're typing the LLM name, be sure to type in the correct spellings. If not, you will get the same error that I got right now. Even though it was a small mistake, you need to make sure that you're typing the correct sentence. So you can also see the last date it was updated on and all the other relevant information. You can also see here it says fully GPU offload possible. So it means that you can run the model completely on a GPU without any other using the RAM and system resources. It uses our system resources, but mainly you're not using the RAM. So if I go on a bigger model, it says partial GPU offloading. It means half on GPU, half on RAM, or partially like that. So if you're going to for a very big model, then it for my system it's not going to support. It supports that. So yeah, 27 billion parameter. This one is going to be likely be, yeah, it is likely too large. So yeah. You can also see the size of the LLM, how much size it is going to take for the LLM. Here it says 120 megabytes. And you can also get other information, and just click on download to get the LLM download on your system. It's going to depend on your internet connection how long it is going to take. Here I'm going to fast forward it. So this video is mainly intended for students, and it's not going to be going to too technical or too much deeper. It's basically for helping students to run local models, sorry, local models on the system without any internet connection. And it's also going to help students experiment with very different models. And it's a generally good skill to have, to know that you can run a model locally on a system. So yeah, there are also many other more features that you can use LM Studio for, but here I'm not going to go deep into it. And also you can use multiple LLMs on the LM Studio using a mode known as Playground, I believe, and you can also use multiple LLMs for different chats too. Like you can switch between Gemma, OpenAI, Llama 3, and many more. So yeah, it seems it has finished downloading. So yeah, it says he's download completed. You can also click here to load the model. I'm going to click it right now. It's going to load the model. You can also cancel the load, and here it is loading the model. Here you can also see context window and also the loading percentage, and here you can also click on eject to eject the models. Here you can also see all the list of models that you have, and memory consumption also can be seen. Here is the RAM and CPU consumption details. So I'm going to write a model for, so yeah, I'm going to also show you how to eject a model before we go into chat. So I'm going to click on eject model. It's going to eject the model. You can also press Ctrl plus L to open this window. Then you can click on the model that you want to load, and it's or loads it automatically into memory or into the GPU VRAM. So I'm going to write a simple prompt to get started. So yeah, so I'm going to write what is the is the tallest building in the world? So yeah, this is the question I ask. The local large language model is not going to be the currently the way I'm using it, it is not going to be able to. I do not believe that it is currently able to use the information from the internet. But if you go into power user or developer user modes, I believe, and configure the settings in a particular way, I believe that you can use it with internet connection. Since I'm not going to be focusing on internet connection use, I'm going to be using local models. So you can see the last up-to-date information. The Gemma 1.3 Ben William model, I believe, has is up to date up to November 2nd, 2023. So yeah, you can also upload files, and you can also ask many other things like. So yeah, has given it a similar promise create web page with HTML and JavaScript to add two numbers, and it gives our results here. You can also click on this copy button to copy the code. So yeah, with also a little bit of explanations. So yeah. So the 1 billion model parameter, the 1 billion model of Gemma 3 is quite fast, and it also is generally very fast to use on many machines. So if you're testing it, I would recommend you starting with 1 billion parameter model. You can also use this feature that I have said, Gemma 3. Yeah, you can also click on here to manage all the things that you have downloaded in your system. You can also, it's basically history, and you can search. Here you can click on this search icon to search for models online that you want to download. Here you can search for models that are inside the system. So I'm going to click over here and click on search for Gemma. It's already there, Gemma 3. So yeah, here it says it can fully partially offload, so it's going to be quite fast. And here it says likely too large. It means the model is going to take some amount of RAM for it to process properly, and sometimes it may be too large. So I would recommend you starting with 1 billion parameter model, but if your system supports it, you can go to higher billion parameter models, like here the 4 billion parameter model. For this example, I'm going to use the 1 billion parameter model. It's up to you actually. So yeah, that's all. You can also regenerate the message by clicking here. So yeah, that's about it. You can also change from user to power user by clicking over here, and also to developer. So yeah, that's about it for this video. And also you can also click here to eject the model from memory, and take load another model into the memory. You can also click here or here to eject the model. So yeah, that's all for this video. And also everyone, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day going forward. See you in the next one.